You're halfway through a lovely calm activity, and then it happens. The teacher says, "Okay, time to tidy up," and your one-to-one with ADHD launches out of their seat like a rocket, with no idea where they're going, why they're going there, or what they're meant to do when they get there. Transitions. They look simple on paper, but in real life they can cause chaos for a child with ADHD and for you. So in this video, I'll show you how to smooth out those tricky transition moments and use simple time cues to help your students stay grounded and on track. Here are 4 ways to achieve this. 1. Pre-warn. Children with ADHD often struggle with sudden changes, so don't leave transitions as surprises. Use a friendly heads up like, "In 2 minutes we're going to pack up and move to the carpet." Even better, let them repeat it back so you know it's landed. And just to add here, as in the example at the beginning of the video, some transitions are unexpected. I mean, it's probably would be good to have a conversation with the teacher to make sure you're on the same page about giving warnings. But, it's what schools are like. Sometimes the plan just goes out the window. So if that happens, offer a job or role. So if the child with ADHD is struggling with the change, redirect the energy. You could say something like, "Can you help me carry the books?" Or, "You're in charge of checking everyone's got their coat." Obviously, if the children are going out, it gives them something to do, not just something to feel. 2. Use visual timers and countdowns. Even a 1-minute sand timer or a visual countdown on the whiteboard can work wonders. It gives a concrete signal that the change is coming and helps reduce the "but I didn't know" meltdown. 3. Make it a game when you can. For regular transitions, create a routine or fun twist. Let's see if we can stack the books before the timer buzzes. Children with ADHD often thrive on urgency, novelty, and movement, so harness all of those in positive ways. 4. Use jobs to refocus. After a transition, give them a quick, purposeful task. You could say something like, "Can you hand out the whiteboards?" Or, "Can you fetch 2 pencils for you and your partner?" This stops them wandering around aimlessly and gives their brain a focus point. And you could write down some things, some jobs that you could give them to help them refocus. Because if the more you have pre-planned, the easier it will make things for you and for them. And your mindset tip here is that it's not defiance, it's a brain in overdrive. Transitions are mini storms, not power struggles. So guide them through the storm calmly. And here's some action you can take. So choose one student who regularly fidgets or gets noisy, whether they've, diagnosed with ADHD or not. Choose one transition that often creates challenging behaviour, maybe tidying up or lining up, and try a visual or verbal pre-warning. Keep it short, clear, and consistent, and observe what happens. Supporting a child with ADHD during transitions is tricky, but following the advice in this video will start to pay off if you apply the strategies consistently. And that's the issue here. Sometimes something can seem like it's not working. That's just because it needs to be done over and over again before it lands sort of in the subconscious mind of the child with ADHD. It's consistency. I mean, obviously, if something really doesn't seem to work, then try something else. But where you're just not seeing maybe much of a result, just keep going with it, because it is consistently applying strategies that actually wins in the end. Now, in video 5, we will look at impulsivity and emotional outbursts. See you there.